A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Presentation of minor league baseball. Now in the box, Lance Bird. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Bird
takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
No outs here.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Lance Bird is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw down to third. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Eduardo Quezada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how.
Wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Herbert.
Stepping in now, Herbert Scadam. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious.
Now at the plate, number 11. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Quezada. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Ready for another chance. Ramon Salas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Germano moves over, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Harrisburg is out in front, 2-0.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Drive, let's go, right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't look to me like. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Ramon Salas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ramon Salas.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, no outs now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. The base hit.
With 2 strikes, that's the pitch you want to make. It was an excellent pitch, but just a better job of hitting. Great piece of hitting.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Fernandez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in once again, Odell Pimentel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, now, we got 2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead. Ready for another shot now. Herbert Scadam. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back.
So digging in now, number 11. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because
throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game. Coming to the plate now, number 11. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does. Get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Striding into the box, Corey Walker took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going.
All right, come on now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Go, big fella. He's right here. Hey, here we go. You got this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far. Standing in, Herbert Scadam. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Herbert Scadam.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
On to first, and they get them both. Digging in once again, number 11. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way out in front.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Ball to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Spanos.
David
We'll see if he can come
Spanos.
through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line to the right side. Esslinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So stepping in, Odell Pimentel.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its
Odell
way.
Pimentel.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Now batting, second baseman. Lance
And this is sliced
Bird.
foul into the stands in right, out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Stepping up to the plate, number 11. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Hey, your turn.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Bird. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Into the box now, Herbert Scadam. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 0-1. Liner towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he is in there. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Ray Chavez earns his first win of the season. Alberto Velasquez strikes out the side to record the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve Stepping into the box, Jermaine Rogers. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now. Digging in, Herbert Scadam. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Come on, guys, let's go. We gotta hold him right here. Hey, 2 away.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. In now, number 11. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Get your pitch.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
High pop-up. Snyder is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Jermaine Rogers. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jermaine
Lifted in the air out to left field. Mortero on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Brandon Snyder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Germano sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Eduardo Quezada.
center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch.
Quezada.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits. Digging in now, number 11 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
There you go, left side.
Now at the plate, Jerry Mendez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Spanos rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Digging in, Mariano Mortero. He's 0 for 1. Runner breaks for third, and a step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready with the 1-2. Both runners on the move again. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes.
Digging in, Russell Farrell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Russell Farrell.
Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Jermaine Rogers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Hey, here we go.
At the plate, number 11. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Harrisburg is out in front, 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Quezada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eduardo Quezada.
Hey, no outs now, none.
From the stretch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2-0 pitch on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Hit in the air out to right. Mendez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Herbert Scadam. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now. So striding forward now, number 11. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Bouncer down the line. Walker charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man on now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Senators lead it 4-2. At the plate, Brandon Snyder, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Get ahead of him right here.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here. Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing.
Into the box, number 11. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Come on, here we go. Come on, one time right here. There you go now.
This ball will be chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Salas ranging forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from second.
Well, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
So striding in, Jerry Mendez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Now batting, Mariano Montero. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill. This thing feels doable.
This is hit softly to third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Russell Farrell earns his first win of the season. DeMarcus Lowry was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Striding in, number 11. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
So striding forward now, Jerry Mendez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday. We'll see if it did him any good. Runner goes. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in to try it again, Alvin Anthony.
Batting, third baseman, Alvin Anthony.
And no outs now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Damon Gilbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 11. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going. So I see start their offense for the rest of the game.
Runner goes for second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jack Green. Thus far. Runner's on his way to third, and now they've got him picked off. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Ready for another chance? Alvin Anthony. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Right back at him and off his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. Striding in once again, Devin Swan. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And this is lifted in the air out to left. Green is under it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Ready once again, number 11. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Swan on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Steven Brault gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of Emma. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the double. In now, number 11, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And it comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. It's not often that you say the right fielder is the best defender on the team, but this guy stands. Gosh, wait till you see him throw. Fun to watch.
Oh, look at the dive. He goes to third. Touche, sir. Stepping into the box, Edmund Kennedy. Inning number 2. Now both runners on the move. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Wow, I'm not sure.
At the plate, number 11. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Swan sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the set. Stepping into the box, Ramon Herrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll get back in standing. This is grounded foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Striding into the box, Leroy Soria. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Soria.
2 down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you say.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on.
Come on now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Quezada. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hard hit at third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4. Digging in, number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now to the plate, Jerry. Oh, 1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Ready for another shot now. Rafael Ramirez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame. Digging in once again, number 11. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect. So stepping in, Brian Quezada. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mendez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Ramon Herrera. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, come on, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Runner back standing. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5-2 the final score tonight. Edmund Kennedy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ernest Gonzalez records.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.